Pisces, welcome to Yours and Theirs with clarifiers. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you're doing well. Let's get into it. Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors of love and light, we thank you for your help today with Pisces and their person's reading for whatever they need to know for the highest good. Take what resonates, leave the rest, reverse the energies as you see fit, and let's see what's going on. If you're new here, I'm new here too. This is Empowered World Tarot. My name is Holly Christine, and if you like the format, hit the like, subscribe, and I look forward to reading for you. It's the Six of Swords you're showing up with, Pisces, followed by the Hermit and the Page of Cups. Your person is showing up as the Sun energy. The Ace of Cups. Wow, nice. Wow, Six of Wands. They're feeling really good. Okay. The shared energies, we have the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. The overall energy of your reading is, the Devil. We all have them. All right. What brings us to this reading today? Five of Coins. A feeling of lack, being forsaken, out in the cold, low self-worth, low self-esteem, abandonment. We'll find out as the reading commences, but let's get into it with the Devil. We'll clarify that first, but let's talk about this for just a second. Okay. We already established they're showing up as bright as day, new opportunity, new offering of new love and joy. And the Sun is the happiest and most joy in the entire tarot. And then we have this victory card feeling really, really good. I mean, they're like on top of the world, but you're over here. If you identify with this column, the Six of Swords says you're in transition, that you've left an old way of thinking, being, behaving in the past, but you're not at your destination yet. You're still in transition. You're working on it. You're not quite there yet. But definitely creating distance from the past. Doing deep introspective healing work with the Hermit. You may be isolating, spending time on your own to do this. A lot of time by yourself, which would be normal, good, and healthy for true Pisces. And the Page of Cups. There's hope and positive mindset here. In the shared energies, we're doing sort of a balancing act, trying to keep the balance as we juggle this transition to happiness. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. Looking at options and choices and all the different ways that we can heal and experience new love. And with the Queen of Swords, she says, this is what's required. Rules, boundaries, limitations, and requirements. She lays down the law. She says, this is what's needed. This is what's necessary. This is what has to be. She's very knowledgeable and stern in her detail of knowing and expressing what needs to be done. So that's good. But with positive mindset, feeling good, and the knowledge of the requirements. So I'm curious. I don't love this Devil or the Five of Coins over there, but we're going to find out. We're going to find out more right now with the Devil. This unhealthy behavior pattern, toxic energy, things that hold us back. Things that hold us back. Things that keep us off of our path is what that Devil represents. All right. Show us the Devil, please. What does Pisces and their person need to know? about this unhealthy behavior pattern, toxic type of energy that holds everybody back as the overall energy of the reading, please. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. Everything you could ever want is tied up to this. The Knight of Cups, expressing your emotions from the heart. Expressions from the heart. This is you, Pisces, the Queen of Cups. That is your court card, Queen of Cups. Heart wide open, ready to forgive too quickly at times. Expressing your heart open. And wow, these are really enthusiastic cards because the 10 of Pentacles is your treasure chest of manifestations in life. It's everything you could ever want to put in your treasure chest, having to do with, job and hobbies and friends and, your family and your relationships and whatever it is. It's just everything in the ideal, Pisces, that you would want. Expressing your heart and you. It's like the ideal. It's like I want everything to be perfect, but it's surrounding this unhealthy. Is it unrealistic expectations? I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out as the reading continues. At the bottom, we have the Chariot that brings us to this little lineup here. The vehicle to victory. How do we get there the fastest? How do we reach our goals the fastest? The Chariot says you're determined to do so. You're going to reach your goals one way or another. You're going to do it. You have the guidance of the universe with you. But there's some kind of unhealthy thing that's holding you back from this. So that's the energy. Is that what we're going to learn over here? What's holding you back? Because you have a partner here who they're on board with this energy, not the devil, but the ideal happiness and reaching our goals. I mean, it's like they're cheering you on. Here's a new opportunity for joy and happiness and success, and everything you want would be in this column. Okay, all right. Let's look at how you're showing up over here in transition. 6 of Swords. What does Pisces need to know, please, about the 6 of Swords? The Magician. The Strength card. And the Queen of Wands. You are heading towards, you're manifesting, you're heading towards what you want, and what you want wants you. The Queen of Wands, that's that magnetic attraction. It could be a person, it could be a job, it could be a hobby, it could be a dream of yours. Whatever it is, you want it, and it wants you. At the bottom, we have the 2 of Swords, but you can't see it, you don't know how to get there, you're unsure, you have a lot of doubts. You know what you want, and you know you want to go there, but you don't know where you're going, and you can't see where you're going, and you don't know exactly each correct move to get there. That's what this is. It's like a big I don't know. We're going somewhere, and we're manifesting something, and it feels like really, really strong. So I know you're feeling this energy. There's something that excites you. There's something that ignites your flame inside, your inspiration. You just can't see it and don't quite know how to get there. I don't know. I know, but I don't know. Okay, let's take a look at your person here showing up as the Sun. The absolute best, happiest, blissful joy power card. Okay, and we have Justice flying out almost in reverse. It's more in reverse than it is sideways, so we're going to go ahead and take it in reverse. The Devil. Repeating energy. So we have Injustice and the Devil. And the Queen of Pentacles. This is not balanced energy. In fact, it's kind of toxic. This unhealthy behavior pattern of not making things right, not making them balanced as you try to, or they try to, rather, nurture and put your well being or put their well being. Let's look at the bottom. Judgment. It's like the intentions are really good to have a nurturing um, and well being kind of self love, self care, taking care of oneself kind of energy, but it's out of balance because temptation keeps creeping in. Things that hold you back from your bliss and your joy. Imbalance. Justice in reverse. Things that aren't fair. I don't know. Let's keep going. Let's look at this Two of Coins. Okay. That sort of slid out. We have the Emperor. The Knight of Wands. Perfect match to the Queen over here. And the Six of Cups. The Emperor, the Knight. I'm sorry, not the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands. Did I say the Knight? I think I said that. I don't know what I said. It's the Emperor, the King of Wands, and the Six of Cups in the shared energies. And at the bottom, this connection on your heart, this thing that you want to head towards, this attraction that you have. The Emperor and the King of Wands, very similar energies. Strategy and control, passion, confidence, and a soul connection from the past. Going back and forth, back and forth. Back and forth, back and forth. I feel like you guys are like playing off of each other. You both have really good intentions. There's no doubt about it. It's just that this Justice card in reverse with the Devil, it's like the only thing in the way. Things are not balanced. And it's in the way of your well being working with them. You're heading towards them on this journey. You're trying to manifest this. Even though you don't know how to do it, you get tripped up by this Justice in reverse and the Devil card. This requires some deep, deep thought here. This is your interaction with each other. The Emperor, the King of Wands, the Six of Cups. You guys are soul connections, either from earlier on in your life or past lives. and really strong energy. Good match. Good match. You guys play off of each other well. But man, what is this justice in reverse? And the devil. I might have to double clarify. But before we do that, let's move on. Let's move on. Spirit will show us more as we go. Let's look at your Hermit card, Pisces. Show me the Hermit. Oh, there we go. Ace of Cups. Queen of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. Well, these new opportunity. Oh, and Ace of Cups is coming up next in their column. And at the bottom, yeah, contemplating your future, long term, new opportunities for joy to overflow in your life, love, joy, and just feeling really good. And they are new opportunities. The aces are new. They're supported by the divine. Um, what is required is for you to take things slow and not try to rush it. Doing the introspective work, going within, doing deep healing, isolating on your own for now, but the requirement is to move slowly, slow and steady. Let me not just say slowly, but it's slow and steady. The Knight of Pentacles is very stable, very steady, putting one foot in front of the other and building stability slowly. Okay. Of course, you want to manifest it like yesterday. You're ready because you're excited. It lights your fire. You're just ready. You're like, I'm done with the past. I'm ready. Let's go in the future. But it looks like it needs to be, slow, and it's going to take time. It's going to take time for this future to develop. But it's here for you. There's no doubt. It's here for you. In fact, let's look at the Ace of Cups. What does your partner have for you here? Show us the Ace of Cups. Show us the Ace of Cups. In Pisces person's column. You have the Ace of Cups and they have the Ace of Cups. And we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, and, the Five of Wands. It's a little bit of a struggle. A little bit of a battle here. You're trying to have this collaboration, working together to gain your independence and security, abundance, confidence, self-reliance, but together. Somehow you build it together and it helps to, but there's conflict. There's struggle, there's conflict here. Let's look at the bottom. Confusing choices of how to get there. Your person wants to help you. They definitely want to work with you with the Three of Pentacles. They want to help you gain all of that confidence and stability. But the conflict would have to be this justice in reverse and the devil. I keep going back to that. Look. So the Seven of Cups is what brings us to this little lineup that your person has in full support of you, but conflict because of confusing choices. Let's look at these confusing choices in the shared energies affecting both of you. Show us the Seven of Cups, please. Four of Swords, King of Pentacles. Three of Swords. And at the bottom, the Fool. So we need clarity. We need a timeout for clarity, managing something heartbreaking emotional pain, making the choices to manage emotional pain, making clear choices, managing emotional pain well for a new start, a fresh start. Meditation, managing our emotions. That's what that is. Clarity, managing our emotions would be a fresh start. Okay, let's look at the Page of Cups. Ooh, I think this is in reverse. No, it's not. The Star, the Seven of Swords. Ooh, the Tower. I don't like that. And the Hermit is what brings us here. Our dreams and wishes, having positive attitude and mindset, and all the hope in the world. But it's like we're not heading that direction. We're heading towards a tower. We're heading towards a destabilizing event. You're learning here. It's a life lesson about your dream, about your desire. You're quietly heading to this destructive tower. Something's going on that's not healthy, Pisces. Something is going on and it's in the way of everything you want. The Star, the Ten of Pentacles, you. It's in the way. And we need to figure it out. What's exactly in the way? We're gonna double clarify those clarifiers. I think that's what's going to happen. Let's look at the Six of Wands, the victory, the recognition, the feeling good energy, the reaching of the goals. What about it? What does Pisces need to know? Work. Tied up to work. Maybe you work with your person, your soul connection, to change the direction that things are going and create from the most beautiful energies exactly what you want. Victory. Work. It's tied up to work, Pisces. A collaboration with your soul connection. It's tied up to work to secure security. But again, the devil's in the way. Let's look at the bottom. Victory. Spirit just said that's exactly right. It is what it is. It's tied up to work. It'll change everything. Your work focus, your repetitive work together with you and this person will change everything. You and this soul connection. It'll create exactly what you want from the most beautiful energies. Okay, that's promising. It's the first promising thing we've seen. It's tied up to work. We know that. Okay, let's look at the Queen of Swords. What is required? What is required? Oh, look at that. It came out in reverse. In the upright, this is truth and clarity. It's the Ace of Swords. But it's in reverse, so it's like things aren't clear. Well, that's true because I have no idea what that is up there. Justice in reverse with the devil. Seven of Pentacles, assessing the situation that is not clear is what's required. And the Five of Swords, you are going to have to figure this out. This is a card of no matter what, you must win this battle. If you don't win this battle, you're not getting all your goodies, your dreams, your happiness. We have to figure this out. It must have to do with that Five of Coins. Five of Coins, the lack, the injustice, the out of balance, the lack. Maybe that's low self-esteem, low self-worth. We're going to have to clarify some extra stuff. This is saying you're going to have to figure it out. You have to win this battle. Assessing the situation, you are completely not clear about this and you must figure it out. At the bottom, 5 of Cups. Yeah, that's grieving our losses. Maybe that has to do with the lack. Regrets of the past. This is stuck in the past and regrets and just grieving all the things that didn't work out. And it's focusing on it. We're here because we're focusing on all the shit that didn't work out. And when we focus on that, we feel like that. Abandoned, forsaken, and low self-worth, and like we don't have enough. We're lacking. All right. We need further clarification. Let me grab a fresh deck so that we have all 78 cards in case we need to see repeating energies on these clarifications. We need to see justice in reverse. What does that mean? Justice in reverse on the sun. Justice in reverse, and then we'll do the devil. Justice in reverse, please, Spirit. Clear it up for us. What is this, please? Injustice. Something flipped. Oh, there we go. We got the 5 of Swords again. The 9 of Pentacles again. Got it right there. And the Ace of Swords again. Ace of Swords and 5 of Swords right here and right here with the 9 of Pentacles in the middle. I think you need to fight for this. I think you need to work a little harder for it and be willing to make sacrifices. The 5 of Swords is winning at all costs. This says, what are the costs? Well, the costs are sacrifices, what we have to give up in order to make things right. You'd have to... Oh, do we have to give up securing security here? Do we have to give up all that? No, you got to fight for it. You're going to have to fight for it a little harder and give up things in order to get it. At the bottom, 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords. That was at the bottom for your layout up there about not understanding how to get there. I can't see it. I don't know. It's just a big I don't know. I think you feel really insecure, Pisces. You don't know how to get to where you want to go. You know what you want. You just don't know how to get there. You feel like you lack the resources to get there. You can't see it. You can't see the abundance. So you're fighting for it, but you can't see it. And you're not sure, and you don't know. Just a bunch of I don't knows. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Let's look at the devil. Again, we have this 9 of Pentacles showing up with this conflict over here. And the fight and the battle and the struggle over there. So it's struggle, struggle. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. The devil. Let's look at this devil. Show us the devil, please. Clarify this devil further, please. There it is. The Empress. The Hanged Man. The Two of Cups. What's at the bottom? Eight of Cups. It's like you're trying to birth understanding between you and your partner. You're trying to create understanding between you and this soul connection. But we're here because you turned your back. Trying to gain understanding, but you turned your back. Somehow. I don't know, it's like you said you were going to do something maybe, and then you didn't. Like you made a pact with your soul connection, but then you went the other way. Is that what this is? Being called away, being called someplace else. Injustice, not fair. You got to fight for it. The devil is temptation. Maybe that's what it is. Just tempting you. Things that tempt you away. That's got to be what it is. Things that tempt you away from your soul connection partnership, from having the clear perspective, things that tempt you away. Is there anything that you do that you escape your mission for creation? Your work? Do you escape work? Do you escape your mission of repetitive work to change things? For the Empress, perspective, this, turning our backs. And that's the devil. That's the unhealthy behavior pattern because you turn your back on it. So you have to ask yourself, Pisces, how do you turn your back on it? You have to figure this out. How do you turn your back on it? You're the one turning your back on it. They have everything here for you and full support. You want it, they want it, but you're in your own way with your behavior of, I don't know, it's like, are you not fully committing? Let's get a final message with either advice or some kind of clarity, spirit. How do you want to close off this reading? And we'll pull an oracle card. After this, what advice or final message do you have for Pisces, please? Look at that. The hangman. The hanging man. The magician. The wheel. The Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is what brings us here. So some sort of ending. We need to gain perspective to manifest the change. Gaining perspective to manifest the change. Something needs to end. Something needs to stop. I don't know, Pisces. I see you trying. It does look very flippin' confusing. Let's get a oracle card. Spirit, what message from wisdom of the hidden realms do you have for Pisces who are going through this? It's like everything is here for you, but you hold yourself back through some kind of sabotage, some kind of self-sabotage, and it needs to end. Gaia's garden, fruition, abundance, and reaping what you sow. Card number 18. And here is the message Spirit wants you to have. In Gaia's garden, you have everything you need to make your dreams come true. There is no shortage of anything, and you're constantly reminded of the law of supply. Gaia is the infinite spirit manifest in all tangible things. She represents the abundance of nature. When she comes to you as an ally, she invites you to partake in all of the blessings of life. There will always be enough for everyone. Success comes to you from the fruits of your intentions, and all is well with the world as a result. This is also a sign to remind you to give thanks and maintain an attitude of humility and gratitude as your greatest good now manifests for you. Gaia's gifts are sweeter when you share them with others. Spirit is saying it's coming. It's here for you. Something's ending. You're gaining perspective to manifest the wheel of fortune, to manifest turning things in your favor. Okay. Well, I hope it helps because I'm confused. And if I'm confused, maybe you are too. I don't know. Hopefully, you got something out of this. Uh, you know what? Before we go, let's clarify. I didn't do this with any of the other signs today, but let's do it. Let's go ahead and clarify that card of lack. What is this Five of Coins, Spirit? And then that's it. We're stopping after that. What is this Five of Coins, please? What do you want to tell Pisces about this Five of Coins? What brought us to this reading, this lack? So, did something flip? I felt like it did. I guess not. There it is. And we have the Six of Swords. That's how you showed up in transition. Investing in... Oh, your High Priestess. Head towards going within and meditating. Have you been meditating, Pisces? That's the choice that Spirit is telling you to make. You're not lacking. You just feel that way. You're leaving all that behind. You're in transition. Leave that behind and invest in your High Priestess to help you make the choices going forward. Spirit is saying you'll know. You'll know what to do when you gain perspective. How do you gain perspective? Go within, get quiet, and it'll come to you. All right, fair enough. You got to do that work. Meditation. It's one of the most disciplined, I was going to say crafts. It's not really a craft, but one of the most disciplined things that you can do, and it takes a lot of discipline to do it, to sit still. It's uncomfortable to sit still. We live in a world of all these wonderful distractions, and it's so much more fun to be distracted by stuff than to sit still. So, Spirit is saying invest in that, and that'll bring you your answers to your perplexing and confusing choices. All right, I hope it helps, Pisces. I know it's a long reading. We went a little deeper, but I felt like I needed clarity because I didn't understand what it was saying. But there's a lot of good stuff here for you. So follow the advice to gain perspective because you can turn this wheel completely in your favor, and it's tied up to work with your soul connection. Take care, Pisces.